What's going on, man? So I'm over here in Virginia Beach, having fun, man. You know, like that's the whole point of life is to have fun. I mean, like, I don't know, like over here, there's tons of people, just living life and enjoying it. Which, I mean, what else do you want? Like, I've been here for hours. I've walked, the boardwalk, I don't know, like 6, 7 freaking times, and so it's getting late now. The lights are on. It's beautiful. There's a full moon. So you can't go wrong with this. But this one I want to talk about based on a video that Lucifer shared. And again, like the mic is going to go a little bit weird, but that's because I'm on the beach. There's a ton of wind. So I can't help that. But the video was basically talking about where you have like religious zealots starting to basically take control of governments and implementing like harsh laws. And unfortunately, one thing that history has taught us is that it's unavoidable, and it's coming, it's here, and every day it's going to continue to get worse and worse. And the thing is, like, I think like the worst part, right, is that most people voted for Trump thinking that he was going to be able to do that. Unfortunately for them, but fortunately for us, is that Trump had no plans of ever doing any of that stuff. And it's going to be hard because I don't think anybody that's going to go into government is going to want to do that. But at one point, they will find somebody that is willing to do it. And that son of a gun or a lady, they're going to do it, right? And they are going to turn this society upside down. And we really won't be able to do much about it. And it'll be because of us. It'll be because of our doing. I don't think it takes that much foresight to see, where we're headed. And it's worldwide. It's not just in America. And I think it's important to say it, right? Because it's not happening just in America. It is occurring worldwide. You have it in Asia, you have it in South America, in Europe, America. No matter where you go, it's occurring. Okay? And now with the manosphere actually going mainstream, right? Like I hear it. I hear normal people that I normally would not hear using manosphere, using red pill, using MGTOW terminology, okay? And when they talk, they are incorporating our stuff, okay? And this is a direct pendulum swing, right? So initially society swung the pendulum towards feminism, and now we're on the other side, right? So we don't know how long it will last, right? So if we take feminism started in the 1800s, in the very beginning, right? In the late 1800s, that's when feminism started in Europe, right? And then it made its way to throughout the entire world. Well, now you have MGTOW, you have red pill, you have all of these other ones, black pill, right? And they just started. So are we looking now at another 50 or 60 years of a pendulum swing that way? I mean, like the rules and the laws and the society has changed dramatically, and it hasn't even been that long, right? For us, we've been doing this since what? I mean, I've been following the MGTOW philosophy since roughly about 2011, right? And so if we look at that, right, I mean, like what you're seeing is like the things that have changed for society. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like you wouldn't think that this stuff could actually occur, but it is occurring, and it has occurred. And while some people might look at this and be like, "We're winning," I'm afraid to say it, right? But we're not, right? I just looked at now. Look, I read a report. I forget what it was, or a news article, where they said that 50% of the women age 30 and above do not have children, right? They are unmarried. They don't have children. Okay. Now, while on the face level of it, that sounds like a good thing, right? Because it's for freedom, and it's freedom of choice. Ultimately, it's going to backfire on all of us because. So society, right? Okay. So we have to look at it this way, right? Society has expectations. It doesn't really matter. At one point, right? At one point, society is going to literally turn on everybody. They are going to turn on the feminists. They are going to turn on the women that are 4B. And then they are going to turn on MGTOW. And they are going to turn on the red pillars. They are going to turn on everybody because ultimately society is going to start crumbling. And at that point, right, you become the enemy that's attempting to destroy society, and their society isn't going to allow that. And it's happened before, right? You have forced marriages, right? And so if you take this too far, it causes severe issues, which is one of the main reasons that I've said it over and over again in previous videos, where I've said that MGTOW philosophy was not designed for the majority of the population. It was never designed for that. You cannot have that happen, right? MGTOW is designed for a subset of people, okay, who are smart enough, wise enough to find it and to live their life. It's a philosophy, okay? It's not good to spread this stuff around. I'm telling you, it's not good, okay? Because as much as we like the philosophy, there are a lot of sick people out there that don't, right? And unfortunately, the people that don't outnumber us, right? And because we live in democracies where they can outvote us, they can vote in people that can literally strip our freedoms away. Just like they voted in to strip women's freedoms away. They will do it. Okay? And there's nothing that we can do, which is why it is always good to go underground. It's not good to spread this too much. Like when I make a video, right? Like my tags are always the same. It's MGTOW, men going their own way. There's no other tags in my videos. Okay? If I'm talking financial, I might put something about financial. But that's it, right? Oh, there's the F-16. You have to be careful because this stuff is coming. Okay? They already started this. Okay? First it was the incentives, right? Financial incentives to get women to have children. Then it started by incentives to remove abortion. Then it's to remove the pill. Then it's to, all of these other stuff, right? It's coming. Okay? It's coming. It's here, but I mean like the severity of it is really coming. And when it comes here, they're going to take away everybody's freedom. Right? And I, for one, am not for it. Okay? I'm one that tends to be in the middle. I have liberal and then I have conservative views. But one view that I share is universal, right? Is that you as an individual have a right to choose if you want to get married, if you want to date, if you want to do whatever you want, if you want to be gay, if you want to be straight, if you want to get married to a tree, if you want to be a woman, if you want to be a man. I don't give a crap, man. That's your life. And you have a right for that. It's your right to do it. As long as you're not affecting me, I'm okay, right? And you're not going to affect me unless you make me, do something stupid. Okay? But generally speaking, it's not going to affect me, so I don't really care. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful view, right? And that's coming, unfortunately, right? It's here. So I wouldn't complain too much about it. What I would do is I would get ready. Because the pendulum has swung, right? And the pendulum swung from feminism, and now it is swinging towards red pill, and then ultimately it's going to swing towards the other side. Okay? And unfortunately, men by nature are designed to be a little bit more fucked up than women. And so when men do it, right, men are going to go there and they are going to start killing a lot of people. They are going to start taking away a lot of freedoms. You're going to have tyrannical governments worldwide. And the people are going to love it. I'm telling you, they are going to love it. So I would get ready. I would enjoy your freedom while you can, because your freedoms are going to go away. Throughout society, from the very beginning of humanity, freedom has been something that men have fought for, have died for, have bled for, because it was never a given. Is somebody is always there to take away your freedom. And it is up to you to defend that freedom, to defend your right to survive. to defend your right to live the way you want to live. Okay? And that goes for whether you're a man or a woman. Nobody's going to defend your freedoms except for you. And if you're counting on somebody else to do it for you, you already fucking lost. And I can't help you on that. Nobody can. It's not a joke. Okay? Society will go. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see it in China probably first. You're going to see it in South Korea. You're going to see it in Japan. Those nations, right? Those are going to be your leading indicators on how our societies play. But at one point, society will not be able to sustain itself. And right now, our hope, our bet, is that the AI revolution, that robots can assist. But if we can't fix that, if we cannot get the AI and the robotics correct, it's fucking over. I'm telling you, it's over. I don't know what to tell anybody. So for me, I'm enjoying my life as much as I can, because my expectations of the future are that it's going to get grim for a lot of people. Right? So that's why I stress having money, because money, generally speaking, is a military, right? So think about it. For every dollar you have, that's a soldier that you have fighting by your side. If you have $100 million, you have 100 million soldiers. That's what you need. Okay? And if you don't have that, you're gonna get fucked up, because that's what has happened throughout society for eternity. Okay? And for the women that claim to be, MGTOW, that want to be 4B and all that, I'm telling you, this is a direct message to women. If anybody's listening, the day that you fear most is on the horizon, right there. And there's your Lucifer, right? That's Lucifer. That's what Lucifer means. The moon, right? The light bearer for night. It's the darkness. That's your Lucifer right there. And it's coming for you. And it'll be up to you to defend your rights, because men are not going to do it. And men, that same Lucifer is coming for you too. And it'll be your fight, because nobody's coming to help you either. It's a dark and grim outlook, but it is a reality. It's the reality. I can't help it. Nobody can. I can't help myself. And you'll see it. We're all going to live it. We're all going to live it within the next 20 or 30 years. How do we handle that as a society? I have no freaking idea. I have nothing on that. I don't know. I couldn't even imagine what society is going to look like. Because they're going to force, they're going to go to the point where, I don't know if we have to fight it, but if we lose, they're going to force you to get married just like they did before. And if you weren't married, if you weren't dating, they'd kick you out of the society, right? They would look at you with a side eye, and they wouldn't let you be around people, because they would tell you, why are you here? Because you're not contributing to society. It's coming, I'm telling you, it's coming. The trad wife, the trad con crap, okay? That's foreshadowing. It's coming. Peace. Enjoy this, and I hope you guys have a good day.